Hi, today we're going to draw a picture about a song, and you'll need a piece of paper and something to draw with. Um, this song is called This Little Light of Mine, and the lyrics say, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine," and then it talks about different places where they're going to do it, at school, at home, on their job, and so we're going to draw a few of those places in our picture today while I'll tell you a little bit more about the song too. So we'll start here in the middle, top middle of our page, and we're going to do two vertical lines coming down. Let's see if my markers can work here. There we go. This is going to be our home. So we talk about this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Here in my home, I'm going to let it shine. We're going to do line across. The top line is going to go out to the edges a little bit. We're just drawing a simple house here. If you live in a home that's different than a house, that's great. You could draw that home if you want. And then we'll have a door, or you can just draw this as a symbol of a home. So here's a door, up, over, down. You can do a doorknob, and I'd like you to put a window here, and in the window I want you to show you shining your light. So you can just draw a circle for your head, draw your hair, and then here's your shoulders and your body. Okay, so here I am in my home, and if I have room I can do a little smile and some eyes. And we can think about what it means to shine your light at home. So be thinking about that. Let's go to another spot. Let's do the park. So maybe this one is here at the park, or here with my friends. I'm gonna let it shine. So we're thinking about the park. I've got a tree with two curved lines, and then I came down and up, like two V's. And then I can finish off these V's with some more V's and bring the branches to a point. I can add some more branches off to the sides, and now we're getting leaves on our trees. So I'm gonna draw some curved lines around for the leaves. And then I can make my roots here by doing some downward points, up, down, up. And then let's draw us over here too. So we're gonna be in more than one place in this picture. So I'll put myself over here. I wonder if you're thinking about ways that you can let your light shine when you're outside at the park or with friends playing. One way you can let your light shine is by being kind to others. So hopefully you're always trying to be kind when you're outside playing. So I'm just adding some clothes and some legs, arms, shoes, and then gonna come over here. And another place that the song talks about in some versions of the song is here in my school, I'm gonna let it shine. So right here, we'll make the school a little wider than the house. And so I'm gonna do the two walls on the sides, two straight lines, a line across the bottom, and a line across the top. Again, it's gonna go over the edge a little bit like that. And then we can make the roof, maybe we'll make it more of a trapezoid, so we'll come angle the two sides and then straight across like that. And then I love how a lot of schools have those big double doors at the front. So we can do that. And then I want you to show a window again for your classroom window and draw yourself in there. Maybe some of the ways that you let your light shine at school are by doing your best work, or being respectful to your teacher and working together with others in your class. If you want, you can even put your hand up like you're waving. Okay, so we have a few places to let your light shine. I'm going to draw a couple more things. So I'm going to put each of these places on the ground by drawing a line on both sides so we can see kind of where it is. And same thing with the tree. It can be on the grass there. So they're all somewhere, but they're not connected exactly. But I'm going to do something in the corner here because this song is about light. So in our language arts standards, we talk about how songs or poems use rhythm. They have special words they use that have a lot of meaning to help us understand the author's point. And so some of the rhythm in the song comes from the rhyming and the repetition. And look, I'm going to make my sun. One of the words in the song that's repeated a lot is light. And so I'm going to make the light a big part of my picture here by doing a sun that reaches all these places. So just like how songs can talk about a lot of different things in one song, but they could all have the same theme, that's what I'm doing in my picture today. So kind of like when you have a dream and it's not all the same story, things kind of go from one place to another. That's how this song is. It talks about a lot of different places and it puts them all together in one story. So that's just one way to represent this song, This Little Light of Mine. I'm going to sign my name here at the bottom. And then if you are ready to color, you can be getting your supplies. I am going to use crayons today. Really like using crayons. They're a fun thing to use for a drawing like this. But just a little bit more about that song. So the song it's an old song. Some people give the credit to a man named Harry Lowes, who put it into a children's songbook. It's a children's song. It's also called a spiritual because it is sometimes sung in churches as well. But one thing that's really neat about this song is that it's been used by groups throughout history who are fighting for a good cause. So when you hear this song, you can hear lots of versions of it because so many people have sung it to help present the things that are important to them. So during the civil rights movement, it was a big song because it talks about the importance of each person having a light to shine that's important. And it's important for us to value that light in everyone around us. I'm just going to start with some light here. The yellow. And if you haven't heard this song, you can look it up. It's called This Little Light of Mine, and there are so many different versions of it on the internet or other places you can find it. A lot of fun. Okay. Choose another light color here for the rest of my sun. You can choose how you want to color yours. Remember, we want to fill in the whole space, which is kind of what happens too when we let our lights shine. It fills up the world with good things. I'm sure at home right now you've been letting your light shine in a lot of ways, probably by helping your family with some of the new changes that have happened since the pandemic, probably helping your family do chores and get things done that you need to each day by doing your work, your schoolwork at home. You're letting your light shine, you're helping others, and you're learning, which is a big part of having light to share. And when you go out into the community, if you go grocery shopping with your family, or if you go out to eat or do other things, then that's another time and place where you can let your light shine by being polite to people around you and cheerful and smiling at people. For my grass, I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use my darker green here. I like to choose one direction when I color so that it looks smooth. So I'm going to go across here. I'm choosing to go horizontally this time. Remember, if you have done a lot of drawing and you want to stop and take a break for your hand, or just if your body needs to stretch for a minute, you can do that and then come back and finish, because I want you to do really quality work on your drawing. So if that helps you take a break and then come back and do a better job finishing, if it helps you to do that, then that's perfect. That's a great strategy. Yeah, this song is one of my favorites from when I was about your age, and I learned about it in a dance class, which was so fun. We got to listen to this song and then dance about it, and we would we even got to dance about it at other people's schools, and even my own school got to dance and have everyone listen to this song while we did. So I always remember the words because of that. My tree's going to be a lighter green because I'm going to show that it's spring. I want to show that this is just new leaves. Isn't that amazing how we get new leaves on the trees? On a lot of the trees. Okay, so I'm going to just say some of the lyrics to the song for you so you can hear how they go. And so I want you to listen for how the words and phrases make a rhythm in this song. So we have, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then you can put in new words for the verses. So you can say, here in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my home, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then you can do all those other places we talked about. Here in my school, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my school, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my school, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, I might try singing one of them for you so you know the tune. Hopefully I can sing today. So let's see, how about the store? So we could say, here in the store, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here in the store, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in the store, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So I hope you can hear how when you use those same phrases over and over, it creates a rhythm. And they take part of the sentence and they just repeat it over and over again, and it makes it into a great song. So I bet you at home could think of some other verses from some of the other places you go. It could even just be your kitchen. Here in my kitchen, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my kitchen, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in my kitchen, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, I'll let you sing the rest. But I hope you have some fun with that. I hope you can learn the lyrics to this song and use it and sing it, especially if it can remind you to be kind and to do your best at the things that you're doing. Because you are very important, and whatever you're doing matters a lot. All right, so here's my finished art. I hope you had a great time with this drawing. Hope you have a great day today. Let your light shine, and thanks again for doing art. Bye.